Hi friends, let me start the cinema. So day number 10. Here day number 10 or 11. Yes, today we require to talk about day number, okay, 10 already we completed. Day number 11. So this is the most, another important point. How to start company. At the time of foundation, we require to give importance for the people, right people. Okay, next the starting can be very slow, no problem at all. But so first set the platform, and then you can think about growth, the speed, scalability, all those things. Like so, we covered right in today's session. Okay, the mechanics of mafia. The mechanics of mafia. Mafia. Here, mafia means nothing. Employees only. He uses that word. Everyone is working. Everyone is working here. So, do you know working persons only? Do you know what is your dream workspace? Anyone, can you please tell? Your workspace means your office, how it looks like. What you are expecting from office environment. Raju, Rajesh, Teja, anyone, Sagar, Durgesh. Yes,
Pleasant,
friends.
pleasant. I look for pleasantness, sir, so that I can work pleasantly and have friendly environment. That would be my minimum requirement.
Minimum requirement. Yes, good. What about many people? Rajesh.
Me, I need a separate, like a room kind of thing wherein I can focus on my work. And some nice place, nice environment, nice ambience. Uh, I was actually we have some gym and also all that the things. It has to be close to the nature kind of thing also. Yeah, surrounded by plants, trees, and the view.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
my way.
Perfect.
That's what I want.
Yeah. So what this Peter Thiel, what is going to tell is, there are some companies out there, everything they are providing at the pleasantness. I mean, the environment, it seems to be good. Wonderful, wonderful. So view is good. Like, food is free, food free. Next, cafeteria, anything free. Next, like, so these things are called perks. What Peter Thiel is telling is, this is the extra facilities what we are saying. This is not important at all. Next, the team, whoever there in the company, how these persons are going to support each other, and how these people are going to work together for a common goal, for a common mission, just like best friends from childhood friends. Okay, from childhood onwards, they are best friends. How they are going to work? The company has to give importance to create such type of culture. Here is always using the word cult. Cult means culture. That cult must be required. Here, so most of the people feels that, okay, bus pass is free, or otherwise railway pass is the free, or otherwise, so just food is the free. Next, food is the free. Any number of cool drinks you can take, or any, so like junk food, like everything is free. That is not only okay required thing for a successful company. The employees, just like a family, they are mingling or not. The employees, just like so close friends, like so they are working together on a common mission or not. That culture we require to create. So that thing must be required. Not only perks. Perks means extra facilities what what the company is providing. Not only that, okay, this thing is the very, very important mechanics of mafia. What is the meaning of that? Is this one only. Mafia means employees. Mechanics of mafia. Mafia means employees. Employees are the team members. Okay, like, sir, even very small team also can create big miracles. Big miracles can create big growth for the company. Even a small team, if they are going to work together, if they are going to support together, if they are going to work on the common mission, everyone objective is the same. Everyone's objective is the same. Everyone is aligned to the on the company goal. Then obviously, yes, huge success by default will come for any company. Like, I told, right? Very, very important point. Very important thing. Whatever I discussed. One small point. If you observe that, there is a Telegram is there. Telegram. Do you ever Telegram? Telegram company.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How many
Yes, sir,
employees are
yeah,
there? In the Telegram, how many employees are there? Can you expect how many employees will be there in that?
500.
Excellent. When I
Already 1,000 employees.
500,000 employees like that. Anyone, can you please just open the Google or ChatGPT? The number of employees in the Telegram, can you please type and let me know?
30 to
Sure.
50,
I'm not
sir.
sure. Huh?
30 to 50 that time. Sorry, once. It's 50.
Can you please check?
30 to 100, sir.
Very few members. Very few members.
They say
I'm sure,
30 to 50 only, sir.
30 to 50.
30 to 50.
30
30 to
light
50.
engineers. Yeah. That's
Have you observed, right? Very few members. Billion company. Actually, he's from Russia. Okay, in the Russia, the rules are very strict. They are not going to provide support. Then he's working from Dubai based. Dubai based. Okay, he started the company with Dubai registration and he's working from Dubai. Okay, like, so observe carefully. How many just he built a company with 30 to 50 employees only. Now Telegram is very popular. Very popular. So here, the thing is, how the people are going to work with the cult, how the people are going to work together, how the people are going to provide support for each other, that type of thing matters a lot. Okay, remember that thing matters a lot. Okay, not pets, not free food, not free. So suppose here you have, just observe that. Sometimes support is required. Emotional support is required. Sometimes, for any, my colleagues are there. Just very recently, I saw one story in the newspaper. Really, I felt like it. Wife, husband, and one daughter or son. That lady got cancer. Struggling like anything. He's electrical department engineer. What that person did is, they are not in a position, okay, to see that lady, I mean, wife situation. 1.5 years, 2 years onwards, continuous treatment is going on. Not in a position to get on. Not in a position to get on. Okay, no improvement maybe. Then, without that lady, they can't stay. Very sentimental. Then automatically, all the 3 members met suicide. Wife, father, and a kid. 2 worst. Kid has wonderful life. This parent has another 30 or 40 years. Next, this lady, maybe if she is going to survive just within couple of months, maybe a wonderful a wonderful, okay, medication may be available. Okay, all these things are possible, right? All these things can be possible, right? So they met, and they told one time, all our last minute activities like Antima Yatra, like all these activities, my colleagues only has to do that. Next in so and so account, so and so amount is there, or we kept the required amount there, and then all our properties can you please give to so and so trust. Like a big letter they wrote and then they did. Hey, God gave the life to enjoy, to happy lead. Correct. The colleague, my colleagues has to do my last minute activities like is asking the colleagues. Observe that word. So in your team, we should provide the support like anything. Even extreme ownership also. We cover, right? Cover and move. Have you remembered? In the war, one person is going to cover, another person is going to move. Cover and move. So such type of team support must be required. Then that company will grow like anything. But most of the times, office politics, one person is getting the fame, one person is getting the bonus, one person is getting on-site opportunity. Then the remaining people are going to feel a bit jealousy. Next, one person taking the control, he won't explain anything to the remaining people. Okay, like so, such a type of environment, even you provided a number of facilities also, there is no use at all. Okay, so inner happiness must be required for the employee, not outer support. Remember this one. Inner happiness must be required, not outer facilities. When the inner happiness is going to come, yes, everyone should be supported. With a happy environment should be there. And they require to work on common mission. Everyone is aligned. Then the success by default will be there for any company. So concentrate on that area. This is what Peter Thiel is going to tell related to this one. Okay. Anyway, here just observe that day 11. Day 11. So the mechanics of mafia. The mechanics of mafia. Okay. So in PayPal, very less number of people work. Believe me, very less thing. PayPal, very less thing. Now they created what a big company with very few people only, created a big company and they sold to eBay. Now I hope PayPal is who is the owner of PayPal currently? It is acquired by not with Peter, I hope. PayPal co-founder is the Peter. But currently, so Peter is not owner of PayPal. eBay company is there. $1.5 billion. PayPal, they sold PayPal to eBay. Remember. So with very less number of people, a company growth, they are telling very proudly, $1.5 billion we sold. Okay, like so cult is very important. Okay, company has a culture. No, company is a culture. Okay, like so it's that much. They are happy to work there. The employee has to feel that in the house, in the office only happy life will be there. Like okay, that type of environment we require to create. Okay, day 11, the mechanics of mafia. Okay, here just observe. What is the core idea? What is the core idea? Okay, company culture is not perks. Company culture is not perks. It is people. What is the meaning of perks here? Perks. What is the meaning? You respond.
Facilities.
Facilities, free food, like facilities kind of thing. Company culture is not perks. It is people. Okay. A startup is a team on a mission. A startup is a team on mission. On a mission. Okay. A startup is a team on mission. Okay. That mission is the important. People are important. Strong relationships. Okay, stronger relationships beat formal professionalism. Beat formal professionalism. Stronger relationship beats formal professionalism. Next, great teams feel like a tribe. Great teams feel like a tribe, not upshell staff. Not upshell staff. Okay. Yeah, this word is the very important word. Okay. They're always looks like the same. They're always going to do the same. Do you know tribals? Tribals, have you observed, right? Okay, tribals. How the tribals will be there? Tribals means, they're always with the same common goal. They're always going to think like everyone is the same. Everyone is going to align with the same mission. Such type of thing is the word he used. The word great teams feel like a tribe, not upshell staff. Okay, internal peace. This is the most important, friends. Internal peace creates external strength. Internal peace creates external strength. Remember that. Okay, so employee should be happy, should be peace. So creates external strength. So the total team should be something like a special tribe who are working on the same mission. Okay, strong relationships beat formal professionalism. Okay, a startup is a team on a mission. Company culture is not perks, it is the people. Remember this. So most of the things I identified in the corporate. The words are very sweet, but actions are very worst. The words are very sweet. So if we are seeing any person, "Hare Durga, how are you, man?" Like so in the close, maybe own brothers or childhood friends, like the feeling is going to come in the words, but in the actions in the background, completely different story. Honey touched words. Honey coated words. Legend to be very sweet. But actions are very worst. Okay. So like I observed in the most of the time, if there is any issue, all the people should work together and to sort out. If any issue is coming in the corporate, they're always identifying, they're always trying to identify one bakra, and they're always going to throw the ball. It's not my mistake. This is your mistake only. Throw that. That person is going to, it's not my mistake. That is his mistake only. Sort out the problem first. Okay, like that. In DURGASOFT, what I learned, what approach we applied, what I felt that for any employee, I'm always giving only two things important, not bigger things. One is money. Because that thing matters a lot. For any person, that thing matters a lot. One is money. The second one is respect. Our activities, management activities should improve is a respect. If any employee find these two things, that person never go anywhere. Okay, my importance is always so how I can make that person more respectable, how I can increase his respect level. Next, how I can provide huge money. Okay, like if a company is always going to think in this style, in this direction, no employee is going to leave the company. Are you in the position to understand? Okay. So
Yes, sir.
culture means people. People means supporting each other, cover and move, supporting each other. Okay, they require to work on a same mission, just like a tribe. Just like a tribe, the team should just like a tribe, not something like official staff or not something like professional. Inner strength is more important than external strength. Remember this one. Okay, next problem. What is the problem? Okay, let me talk. Most companies focus on fancy offices. Next up, free food and benefits. HR rules and politics. HR rules and politics. HR rules and policies. Sorry. HR rules and policies. Most companies focus on, but ignore. This is the most important. But ignore why people work together. Why people work together. Next up, whether people truly care. Whether people truly care. Whether people truly care. Whether the mission excited them. Excites them. Okay, like that. So why people work together, whether people truly care, whether the mission excites them, like observe carefully. The company concentrating on fancy offices, free food benefits, HR rules, and so on. Okay, these things of course important, but more than that, these things are more important. Remember carefully, why people work together, whether the people truly care, whether the mission whether the mission excites them. Whether the mission excites them. Okay, like that. So what is the result we are going to get? What the result we will get? Okay. So because of this ignorance, what happened is employees leave emotionally. Team don't trust each other. Work becomes mechanical. Okay. This is the culture illusion problem. Remember. So employees leave emotionally. Team don't trust each other. Work becomes mechanical. Okay, like that. So means what it is telling in the companies. Tomorrow, if you are going to start any company, fancy office, okay, free food, perks kind of thing. These things are not okay. Of course, HR policies, all these things may be required, but in addition to that, is the team working together or not? What makes them excite to work? Okay, like better to concentrate on such type of thing. Okay, so what is the old thinking? How the companies are always going to think? What is the old thinking? Okay. Sir, here just observe carefully. And we are not starting any company. What the need of learning all these things? You may have that doubt. Maybe just a matter of 4 or 5 days we will complete this scenario. But tomorrow, after 2 years or after 3 years, if you are going to start a company, then you are going to recollect, hey, PayPal co-founder wrote one wonderful book, 0 to 1. I require to refer that book so that am I doing any mistakes and so on while starting the company. Okay, while choosing the domain, while choosing the core specialty, like at that time, okay, these things are going to matter a lot. Remember this. Don't feel that we are not going to start a company. Why we require to think about how many days you will be like employee carrying the buckets. Being an employee, you're never going to create any miracles in your life, believe me. You can work for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. But at last, your own, that thing must be required, even if it is small also. At that time, all these things matter. Remember. Okay? So, old thinking. Culture means Culture means perks. Culture means perks. Okay, perks and facilities. Culture means perks and facilities. Next, proportional distance is healthy. Proportional distance is healthy. Proportional distance is healthy. Okay. Next, hire best resumes only. Hire best resumes. Resumes only. Okay. Job roles can overlap freely. Job roles can overlap freely. Okay, freely. Next, consultants can fix culture. Consultants can fix culture. Consultants can fix culture. Okay, like this thinking looks modern. This thinking looks modern. This thinking looks modern, but it creates old teams. But it creates old teams. Okay, like that. So do you know who are the consultants? Who are the consultants? The people who are working only on that project from outside. Okay, once that project completed, that's all. Okay, like that. So culture means perks and facilities. Professional distance is healthy. Okay, hire best resumes only. Job roles can overlap freely. Consultants can fix the culture. Like this type of whole thinking is there. It creates cold teams. Remember that there is one training center there in America. He's using the word any dog can teach Java. Any dog can teach Java. How much importance is giving to his staff? You can imagine from this word.
It's very, very bad.
So he's an institute owner. If he's using about his staff, then he's always expecting his employees, his staff should be something like they have to just they have to stand. Okay, the dog is going to stand in front of us for the big biscuits. Have you observed the scenario? The same way, I'm going to give the biscuit. You require to take, you require to work. Array, today my salary is decided per month 2 lakhs. But at the end of the month, how much is coming in his hand? Don't know. Don't know. He's going to give the amount. That's all we have to take. Even we should not open in front of him. Array is getting 1.5. Okay, this month my salary is 1.5. Observe that. Creating the feeling that except this place you can't work anywhere else. Very dangerous. Remember that. Okay. So such type of culture is helpful for pawn shops. Okay. Can't grow like a corporate. Remember. Okay. So what is the new thinking must be required? New thinking must be required. So here just observe this. Seems to be a bit more business oriented. Okay, don't worry. Culture is how people okay how people treat each other daily. How people treat each other daily. That is what culture. Culture is not free food or facilities. Next, mission comes before money. Mission comes before money. Before money. Okay. So mission comes before money. Hire people who belong. Hire people who belong. The most valuable points are hire people who belong, not just a perform. Not just a perform. Not just a perform. Perform. Okay. Everyone owns. Everyone owns one clear responsibility. One clear responsibility. Everyone owns one clear responsibility. Roles and responsibilities are very important. So here we observe anyone can work, anyone job roles can overlap freely. No. Everyone owns clear responsibility. So slightly cult-like focus creates greatness. Slightly cult-like focus. Cult-like focus creates greatness. Create greatness. Okay. So no company has a culture. Every company is a culture. Okay. No company has a culture. Every company is a culture. Every company is a culture. No company has a culture. Every company is a culture. Remember this one. So the company means support each other. Support each other. Okay, required to work on the same mission. Remove egos, remove attitude, remove individual what we call instead of company mission, individual vision, individual mission, remove that. We require to recruit the people who belong, not to perform. This activity is required to perform. Can you please select any person? No. Who can fit in our culture and who can do this activity? That belong. Okay, like that thing matters a lot. Okay, sometimes what we will ask is, we'll ask my team, this is the activity what we have. Can you please check any person? Do you know our culture how it is? So can you refer any person who can fit in our culture, who can fit in our environment, and can do this activity? That thing also matters a lot. If we are bringing a great person, if he's not going to fit in our environment, it will become waste, useless. Okay, like belong. We require to recruit the people who belong, not to perform. Okay, next up. Here, see this one. So, what is the result we are going to get? What the result? Strong trust inside the team. Strong trust inside the team. Low internal conflict. Low internal conflict. High commitment and ownership. High commitment and ownership. Next, faster execution. Faster execution. Long-term success. Long-term success even after exits. Even after exits. Okay. So this is strong trust inside the team, low internal conflict, high commitment and ownership, faster execution like that. So what is the lesson we are going to get from this? Okay. So here this is the most important. Perks attract people for a while. People for a while. Perks attracts people for a while. Purpose and belonging. Purpose and belonging. Purpose and belonging. Keep people forever. Purpose and belonging. Purpose and belonging. Keep people forever. So give importance for the purpose. Give importance for the belonging. Such a type of thing is going to make the people forever. Remember that. Okay, means that person. So sometimes I can use the word, sir, I can give I can do anything for this. I can do anything for this DURGASOFT, sir. I can do. Can you please come at 12 o'clock midnight? Yeah, why not? I'm ready. That belonging, that ownership kind of thing must be required, friends. If you are telling, Saturday, a bit urgent production is there, can you please come? Then automatically employee is going to change his face. Remember that. It's not belonging. He just a performer, that's all. So he required to own, but of course, employee required to own means company also should be like that only. That's also very important. Okay, not only employee side I'm talking, company also should be like that only. If the company is there, just to back him to provide any type of support, then employee is also going to behave in the same style. Okay, remember carefully. Okay, now if you consider a bit more business kind of terminology, all these things, but aware, the important point here is perks not only give importance for the employees, culture is most important. Supporting each other is the most important. Next, work, they should be aligned on the same activity, same mission is the more important. Next, the people should belong, not just to perform. Okay, like that. Next, if you consider student example, Rahul and Asha. Rahul studies with a close focused group. Observe this. Rahul studies with a very close focused group. Close focused group. Okay, motivation stays high. Motivation stays high. Very close and a focused group. Observe that. But Asha studies in random groups. Asha studies in random groups. Distracted and disconnected. Okay, belonging improves performance. Belonging improves performance. Sir, very close, focused group. Belonging improves performance. Suppose, employee example, you can understand well. Arvind works in a mission-driven team. Arvind works in a mission-driven team. Do you know, if you go for ISRO, DRDO, all the people are going to work on a particular mission. Particular mission. Have you observed sometimes they may forget sunset, sunrise. They may require to work there on that. That much dedication, that much hard work by default is possible if they are working on a particular mission. Best example, in somewhere I saw APJ Abdul Kalam. I slept multiple days just below the wings of flight or below the wings of the rocket, something like he told in the workspace only, I slept multiple days. Such type of belonging must be required. Okay, mission-driven teams. Okay, Manoj works only for salary. Watches the clock. Manoj works only for salary. Watches the clock. Entering the office at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Keep on checking when the evening 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock will be. Okay, purpose removes burnout. Purpose removes burnout. Remember this, mission-driven teams works only for salary. Observe the difference. Next, business example, let me consider. Ramesh builds a close-knit team. Close-knit team. People stay loyal. Just like a family members. The employees are just like a family members. Loyalty by default will be there in long term, which is the most important. Suresh hides only on salary. High attrition. Only for the salary sake. Then automatically they won't own the things. They won't belong. That is the problem. So, teams built on trust outperforms teams built on pay. Remember. Okay, so highest impact story from the PayPal. PayPal was not famous for office perks. PayPal was not famous for office perks, but its people went on to build. But its people went on to build. They're very carefully this word, the most valuable. The most valuable. PayPal was not famous for office perks, but is a team. Have a look once how beautiful this is. PayPal was not famous for office perks, but its people went on to build. Tesla, SpaceX, LinkedIn, YouTube, Yelp, Palantir. So, what it means? Anyone can please tell? Respond. What it means? You, Rajiv, or anyone? Can you please confirm? What is the meaning of this line? Rajesh, Sagar. No one there? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ram Prasad. Yeah. What it means? What is the meaning of this line? I type it explicitly. What is the meaning of this one? So means the employees, the ex-employees of PayPal, from those people only, Tesla, SpaceX, LinkedIn, YouTube, Yelp, Palantir, all these things came from PayPal employees only. Remember that. Okay. So they trusted each other even after PayPal ended. Strong culture outlives the company itself. Strong culture outlives the company itself. Okay. There is another example. Let me talk. So here, do you know? So the culture, what they have, all these companies came from the PayPal team only. Remember that. I mean, the ex-employees of PayPal, Tesla, Elon Musk, is a part of PayPal, right? Co-founder of PayPal, like some people are going to feel. SpaceX, LinkedIn, YouTube, Yelp, Palantir, like, okay. So there is a law firm versus PayPal. There is a one company there, just law firm versus PayPal. Okay. At a law firm, people were talented. People were talented, but the relationships were shallow. Were shallow. Relationships were not deep, were shallow. At PayPal, okay, at PayPal, people liked working together. People like working together, built long-term bonds. So, transactional work weighs your most valuable asset at time. Okay, like, so here people were talented, but relationships were shallow. Okay, the main important thing for this total cinema, nothing, friends. The employees, the mafia employees should support each other. should work on the same common mission. That thing is the most important thing. Okay, like next, in two tuition centers, there are two tuition centers are there. One has teachers only doing duty. Teachers only doing duty. One has teachers who care about students. Who care about students? Can you please tell? In which tuition point more number of students are there? In one tuition center, just the teacher is giving the tuition. That's all. Teaching only. He's only doing his duty. But in other, okay, is taking care about the students. Then obviously, where more number of students will be there? First one or second one?
Second.
Observe that. That care. Okay, must be. People don't commit to systems, so they commit to people. They commit to people. Do you know sometimes what will happen? I'm working in a company. My lead changed the company. Then obviously, with my lead, I will go to another company. Or otherwise, just I'm working there. I started my own company. Then from my previous company, there are multiple people are going to come with me. That care, that belong, such type of nature must be required. Remember carefully. Okay, which is required, which is required for our, so that belonging nature, that caring nature, that supporting nature, we require to build. Then obviously growth automatically will be there. Remember that. Okay. So self-reflection questions. Do I feel belonging where I work or study? What's your answer? What's your answer? Okay, your answer can be yes. People share values, or no. It feels okay, transactional. It feels transactional. Okay, like that. Do I feel belonging where I work or study? Am I working only for money or for a mission? Only for money or for a mission? Am I belonging? Am I working only for money or for my mission? Only salary matters now. Say, I feel connected to purpose. So, observe carefully. Next, is my role clearly defined? Is my role clearly defined? One clear responsibility. Overlapping roles causing conflict. Yes, you can think about these things, friends. Do I feel belonging where I work or study? Am I working only for money or for a mission? Is my role clearly defined? Yeah, what about your answers for this? Because you people are working people only. Sagar, Rajesh, Durgesh, anyone? What about your opinion on this? The working people especially. Sarveshwara.
For second one, only money matters. That's what generally.
You're not feel connected to your purpose or your work there. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So next, one clear responsibility. Overlapping roles are causing conflict. Okay, this is the problem for most of the companies, friends. The people who are working only for the money. Of course, whose mistake it is, not employee mistake. The company should create such a type of cult. That culture must be important. Okay. Now, what is the action tip you require to take? Define one role for yourself. Define one role for yourself or each team member. Each team member. Remove overlap. Remove overlap. Next up, peace increases immediately. The main problem in the companies, especially overlapping of the roles. Overlapping of the roles. Okay, define the role for yourself or each team member. Remove overlap. Peace increases immediately. Okay, next. If it's the pure business kind of thing, don't worry. When people belong, they don't need supervision. They don't need supervision. Remember this one. When people belong, they don't need supervision. Okay? So best example for you people. I told. Currently, I am taking the session from where? From office on. From my office on, believe me. Directly, I came to my room and I am taking the session. There are multiple employees are there outside. What they are doing, what activity they are doing. Believe me, I don't know. I don't know what activity they are doing, what things are going on. Believe me, I don't know anything. Just after the session, I will take a book and I will go somewhere. 1 or 2 hours I will read and then I will come. Now, just I'm coming to this office only to take the session. I never going to involve in any my business related activities. Believe me. I told multiple times. Just like a team member, I will wish that's all for the employee. That's all. What they are doing, what their job, all these things are nonsense to me. Remember. What is the reason for that? They are belong. They are. Supervision is not required. Okay. My lead is going to take care. My admin is going to take care. All these, whether admin is there or DURGA Sir is there or not, their duty will be going on. Believe me, 5 years I didn't see DURGASOFT. But the business is going on. Even if I'm going for my native place or somewhere 10 days or 1 week, even my employees, no one aware, not required, no dependency on me. Okay, the belonging nature is there. Then we are not required to monitor each and every micromanagement. All this nonsense is not required. Remember, I work a formation. I work with people who share my mission and values. I work with people who share my mission and values. Okay? This is what important. So, overall conclusion what you are getting from this total discussion is very simple. Facilities, money, all these things are secondary. We require to work on purpose, with values, with belonging, supporting each other. Okay, work on a mission, aligned all the people for a mission. Such type of things must be required. The company is responsible to create that cult, that culture. Okay, I'm working only for the money. Then automatically, do you know, So what will happen is that company can't grow that much. The company's responsibility to make the employee belong to that, to make the employee, so to know their purpose and mission. Like that thing is the most important. Okay, purely business kind of topic it is. Don't worry at all. Okay, I hope the main agenda you people got. Okay, let me run AI revision. Just at least from that we make it some new thing. Just observe that. Any live skills with Durga Sir. Playlist 0 to 1. Day number 11. The mechanics. Can you please confirm audio is coming? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have a look once. The mafia architecture, building a mission-driven tribe. Building a mission-driven tribe. Okay, mafia architecture. Okay, now the culture illusion, old thinking, the perks trap. Okay, observe. Full facilities are there. Professional distance. The transactional result. Like. So here the mafia mindset. Do you know? So mission over money. One clear responsibility. And the people belong, they don't need supervision. Like so traditional office, mission-driven office. Like yeah, let me consider.
Hello, friends, and welcome. Have you ever been in a group where everything just felt right? You know, where working together felt less like a job and more like spending time with family? Today, we're going to talk about this little secret, this magic that makes some teams so special.
Just think about it for a moment. Maybe a time during a school festival, or studying with your best friends for an exam. What made that group feel so wonderful? What was that secret ingredient that made you feel like, yes, I belong here?
So, here is our little plan for today. First, we'll talk about a big mistake people make. Then, we'll find out the real secret. We'll listen to some sweet stories, think a little about our own teams, and finally, I'll share one simple step you can take. Ready? Okay, let's begin with our first idea. We're going to look at something many people get wrong about what makes a team happy. It's something called the fancy office illusion. You see, a lot of big companies think that shiny things make people happy. You know, like beautiful offices, free snacks, and lots of rules. But that's like getting a beautiful, shiny Mitai box, and when you open it, it's empty inside. They forget to ask the important questions, like, do people actually care about each other? Does the work make them feel excited? And the result of this is a little sad, you know? People come to work, but their heart is not there. The teams don't trust each other anymore, and the work just becomes a boring, routine task, like a machine doing the same thing again and again. So, if big offices and free chai are not the answer, then what is? Well, the real secret, the real magic, is in creating what we call a tribe. It's a wonderful new way of thinking. And the heart of a tribe is its culture. Now, culture is not a big, difficult word. It's very simple. It's just about how nicely people talk to each other, help each other, and work together every single day. That's all.
This is such a deep and beautiful thought, isn't it? It means a company doesn't have a culture. A company is its people and their relationships. The people are the culture. It's the living, breathing heart of the place. And when a team becomes a true tribe, oh, wonderful things happen. It's like when you study with your best friends for an exam. Everyone trusts each other, there are no silly fights, and everyone wants to do their best for the group. Things get done faster, and everyone succeeds together. Okay, friends, theory is good, but stories are better, right? Let me share some simple stories that show you this magic in action. Let's start with a famous group of friends.
They all worked together at a company called PayPal a long, long time ago. But they weren't just colleagues, you see. They were like a family, all on a big, exciting mission together. And you will not believe what these friends did after they left that company. Look at this list. They started some of the world's most famous companies like Tesla and YouTube and LinkedIn. It wasn't just luck. Their real treasure was the strong bond and trust they had built with each other. And the lesson from this story is so powerful. It shows that true friendship and trust, well, they can last forever, even longer than the company itself. That bond was their real success. Now let's take a simple example from college. Imagine Rahul's group. They're all close friends, they help each other, and they are very focused. But Asha's group is made of random students who don't know each other. They feel a bit lost. Which group do you think will do better in the project? Of course, Rahul's group, because when you feel you belong, you always do better. Now think about this. Arvind works in a team that has a big, exciting dream. He loves his work. On the other hand, there's Manoj. He works only for his salary. He's always watching the clock, just waiting to go home. You see the difference? It's like playing your favorite game versus doing boring homework. When you work for a purpose you love, you never feel tired. And for our last little story, let's look at two bosses. Ramesh treats his team like his own family. His people are so happy and they stay with him for a very long time. But Suresh only offers more money. His people leave his company very quickly. The lesson here is so simple. A team built on trust and love will always be stronger than a team built only on salary. This is such a wise saying from DURGA Sir. When people feel in their hearts that they truly belong, that this is their place, they work hard from their hearts. You don't need a manager to stand over their head. Their own heart guides them to do good work. Okay, now it's time for a little quiet self-reflection. Let's make this personal and think about our own lives for a moment. I want you to gently ask yourself this question. Wherever you are working or studying, do you feel like you belong there? Do you feel connected to the people around you? Just think about it. And here's the second question. Think about what truly motivates you each day. Are you working just for the salary at the end of the month? Or is there a bigger reason, a mission that makes your heart feel full? And the last little question for today. Think about your role. Is it clear? Do you know exactly what you are supposed to do every day? You know, when your role is clear, it brings a lot of peace and removes confusion. Okay, so after all this thinking, you might be wondering, what can I do? Well, I have one very simple, very easy step that you can take starting today. Here is your one action tip. Just make one role very clear. If it's for you, write down what your main job is. If you are a leader, do this for each person in your team. It's just like in a cricket team. When the bowler knows his job is to bowl and the batsman knows his job is to bat, the whole team plays so beautifully together. And that's our little lesson for today.
Okay, that's it. This is about what we have. Okay, the mechanics of mafia means the employee trust, belonging, next mission, the purpose. All these things are important, not only money. Trust, love, all. Okay, just take few minutes break.